Motherhood really is just seasonal. It's just like Earth, the creator, God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, has really mapped this out perfectly. Everything is seasonal in the sense of we have these moments where we're high energy, we have these glorious moments where we're on a breakout and embrace the sunshine and it's just smooth sailing. In other seasons of motherhood, we really need to recoup, to take care of ourselves, come in, to snuggle ourselves up, you know, embrace all of the layers that we need to add on, and shutting the door and retreating into our space and into our circle. So I really wanted to shift your mind on what motherhood maybe is. I think a lot of us, when we get stuck into those negative thoughts and we start to perceive that it's only one-sided, it's really hard to see the other side. So I just wanted to let you know that motherhood is seasonal, and the moment that you're going through right now, whether it is possibly newborn phase and you may have a fussier newborn like I did the second time around, or maybe it is the toddler years and your toddler loves to jump on everything and draw all over the walls and you just can't seem to get 5 minutes for yourself. And maybe it's really straining your relationship right now. I want you to really shift your perspective. The first thing to remember is that your children are not one-sided. Every single human on this planet has two sides to them. We really hyper focus on whatever story that we're telling ourselves. For example, my second daughter, she was a lot fussier than my first daughter. She was very clingy, and so I had built this story, and a lot of people around me were affirming this story too, that she was a fussy baby and, you know, I didn't know how to control her and she needed to be controlled and all of these things. In reality, it's just not true. She had moments that were equally as bright and boisterous and loving and joyful as she did of the moments of terror and screaming and frustration. And so I really want you to take those moments to just bring yourself back into awareness. When is your child showing you that other side? So if you have that fussy newborn, or maybe it's a toddler who loves to jump and climb all over everything, just remembering that they have two sides and not getting caught up on that story of they're one-sided, because they're not. And this story and creating that one side will really buy into this postpartum depression that you're experiencing, and it will make you feel more stuck and feel like there's no way out and there's no light at the end of the tunnel. So really embracing that your child has both sides. The second thing that I wanted to share is that understanding that because motherhood is seasonal, every season actually helps you for the next. You really want to hone in on the season that you're in, because those seasons will create the foundation for the next season. For example, if you're in newborn season and it's really difficult, or maybe you're in toddler season, let's just say you've got a toddler that's wild, right? You can't skip this phase, and you want to really embrace and hone in on this phase, because whatever you're learning here, whether it's how to discipline your child, whether it's how to remain calm for yourself and build that patience within yourself, whether it's learning how to communicate with your partner effectively in those moments of chaos, these things will create the foundations for the next season. They might even create the tools that you need to handle teenagehood. So really knowing and loving that each season is setting you up for success in the future. The third thing that I wanted to talk about is that, like seasons, when we hide away and we resist the season, it doesn't help anything. If you take winter, for example, if you are going out in winter and you're like, that's it, I only like summer, and you're wearing short dresses, short skirts, short shorts, whatever it is, and you're going out, you are going to be met with more pain, more hurt, more frustration. So within motherhood, embracing and settling into each season and knowing that the next season of joy will come, knowing that each season is different, you just need to embrace it, to learn to love it and to see the other side. Where are the joys right now? Where are the good things in this season? What is this season really teaching me? How is it creating the foundation for me to be the best mother and partner, friend, colleague, whoever it is that I can be? Sometimes it can feel really overwhelming because we don't actually know what season is ahead. Once you ask yourself the right questions, you bring yourself back into balance. You're asking yourself, where is my child displaying the exact opposite trait? Where am I able to show up when I'm feeling like where I'm not performing as best as I can as a mother? Asking yourself the right questions is super important, especially in motherhood. And understanding that the story you've been telling yourself, or maybe the story your partner's telling you, or your friends, whoever is telling you, is not necessarily the whole truth. A lot of people base their lives and walk around based on perceptions that they have and perceptions that they want to have for the rest of their lives. So if you feel like you're really failing in this moment and you're saying, you've got a lot of self-doubt, I'm not going to be able to survive this next season, I don't know how to cope with this season, ask yourself, where are you coping? Are you every day sticking to a routine? Are you every day getting dressed? Are you every day providing 3 meals for your family? Are you every day taking your child to some kind of group or play date, things like that? So really just asking yourself the right questions will bring you back into balance. If you need more help on this, I actually have a course that I'm developing right now for mothers to overcome postpartum depression in 4 steps. In that, I will dive deeper into the right questions and also looking back at your timeline and understanding why you have these triggers and why you have these mental charges and blocks that are actually affecting your life today. So if you're interested in that, make sure you subscribe because it will be coming very soon. A season that I really struggled with was newborn season. I have always been one of those people that was looking more outside of myself than within myself. By that I mean that I was more concerned about how I was making other people feel. So when it came to having my first daughter, 3 days later, when I should have been in bed recovering, I was actually making meals from scratch for friends. Insanity. So I think one of the biggest things is understanding that this season is okay for you to have. And by focusing on yourself, and whether that is the newborn bubble and you need to retreat and you need to take care of yourself and focus on healing your body, healing your mind, and connecting with your child, that's actually beneficial for everyone involved. It's not just beneficial to you and your baby, it's beneficial to you and your partner, because the more that you focus in on yourself and in that season that you're in, and really taking the time and care for yourself and your baby and your family, is going to set you up to be a better mother in all areas of your life, whether that be career, as a daughter, as a friend. So really embracing that season, stepping in and saying, hey, actually, no, I can't make it to that, or I can't really have you over for dinner right now, or if you would like to have dinner with us, please bring dinner for us. The last thing that I wanted to share is that things will get better. It may seem like you're in the trenches, there's no way out, but things do change. Like I said, motherhood is seasonal. You aren't stuck in this one season forever. See, when I had my second daughter, I was completely overwhelmed. How am I going to be everything for my first daughter and my second daughter, a partner, a friend, all at the same time? The thing is, because it is seasonal, that too came and went. And as soon as I realized that, it allowed me to step into the roles that I really wanted to be in. And in those moments, my season was just to really focus on my daughter. My season was to get to know this new child. My season was to get to know how my other daughter would adapt to having a sibling. My season was to get to know how to adapt and communicate with my partner now that we're a family of 4 and not a family of 3. My season was also knowing that I needed more space and time for myself, and that that's actually not a bad thing. So understanding that the seasons will come and go will really help you breathe and relax deeper into your journey of motherhood. It may seem like it's a lot right now, but you're learning the skills that you need to go into the next season. There will come a day where your child doesn't need you as much as they need you right now. Embracing that in these moments you are everything to your child, whether that be in the night when you're waking up. How lucky are you to be able to wake up and be that for your child? To be able to be so tired and so sleepy that the next day you can just write it off. That all you need to do in this moment and in this season of newborn is just relax, is to connect, is to eat, and replenish yourself. Maybe have a shower. Maybe it's watching some videos like this. All you need to do is hone in on this season. Say no to things that don't align with this season, knowing that one day they will align with your next season. So I hope you really enjoyed this, and I really enjoyed sharing these tips with you. I will be sharing so many more things about motherhood very, very soon. And I too really experienced the depths of postpartum depression with both of my children. And so it is my absolute mission to come and help women like you overcome postpartum depression. I can't wait to see you in my next video. If you like this, please give it a like, hit subscribe so you can be notified to see my next one.